Carp close out their homestand today, looking to end it on a positive note as they go into the All-Star break. We're going to start in the bottom of the 7th. Carp are up 1-0. They're trying to add some insurance runs. It looks like they're going to start a 2-out rally. Bennett Holstetter singles out to the right. And then Osiris Johnson is up next, and he smokes one out to left. But Aaron Roselle gets out of the inning. He strikes out Marcus Chu with the backwards K. And it's Timmy time. He fires up his famous dance moves, trying to keep the Carp fired up. But they could have used those insurance runs. The Colonels have 2 men on, and Junior Severino goes yard on an opposite field 3-run blast, and the scoring would stop there. Colonels beat the Carp 3-1. Over at the Aldean Cup, TJ Baker absolutely ran away with the tournament in day 2. He shot a 68 on day 1 and shot a 65 day 2 for a final score of 133. He finished the tourney 11 under par and was the only golfer that was under. He wins it by 13 strokes, and Matt Smith placed second with a score of 146. And out at the Open Championship, start at hole 10 with Cameron Smith. Absolutely perfect approach shot from Smith, setting him up for the easy birdie putt. On hole 11 now, he's got another birdie putt, and he drills it. It's back-to-back birds, and he's gaining on the leader, Rory McIlroy. On 13 now with Rory. He's putting for a bird. It's a tough one. He reads the green perfectly. It's right on line, but it just doesn't have enough. He can't believe it. Cameron Smith beats McIlroy by 1 stroke and wins the Open Championship. White Sox had their final game of the series against the Twins. Sox trying to gain a little more ground for the All-Star break. Check out this catch from Adam Engel in the first. He lays out for a great grab to help out his pitcher, Dylan Cease. Full extension from him. In the 5th now, 0-0 game, but Tim Anderson, he changes that. Sharp liner out to right field, scores 2 against Chris Archer. 2-0 game, and Sox offense wouldn't slow down. Yon Moncada in the 7th adds to the Sox 4-0 lead with a homer out to straightaway center field. The Sox, they crush the Twins 11-0. Out at Wrigley Field, the Cubs trying to stop a 9-game losing streak. Start in the 8th with the Cubs down 2-1, but Christopher Morel and Wilson Contreras, they set the table with 2 singles. Ian Happ, he ties things up. Just a little fielder's choice, but it makes it a 2-2 game. Nico Horner is up with 2 outs, same inning. He continues his great season. It's his 3rd hit of the day, and the Cubs score 2 runs in the same inning for the first time in a week. They stop a 9-game skid heading into the All-Star break, and they win it 3-2.
Now, when you look at those Cubs, obviously you mentioned it's really a difference of weeks. Last week it seemed like they were finally getting some things together. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Time goes real fast in baseball. But then all of a sudden they just go on this skid. What's happening to this team?
Well, they won 4 series out of 5, and then they go into L.A. last week. They lose 4 in a row to the Dodgers. They could have won a couple of those. And they lost 9 in a row. And it's the pitching, it's the hitting, it's the defense, it's everything. So it's tough out in Wrigley. But the White Sox, they gained a lot of ground on those division-leading Twins. And 4-game series, they won 3 out of 4.
Yeah, and that's been a really interesting team to watch. It was a team that a lot of people liked heading into this year. Felt like they addressed a little bit of bullpen stuff coming into this year. They had a promising run to the playoffs, playoffs not so much as the exciting part, but they were really struggling heading into this. But then they go in, they face the division leaders, and they showed some really promising things. What do you see out of the team there?
Well, they really needed this series against those division leaders. They have been underperforming all year, really, and it's been the hitting and the pitching at different points, but Yon Moncada, that's going to be a guy to keep an eye out for. He's been swinging the bat better. He was struggling all year, but it was nice to see him hit that homer today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. We'll wrap things up when we come back.